I'm Jerry Gillies, and I happen to be the world's oldest new comedian. I felt that was more appropriate in line with today's economy because my other option was world's oldest male escort. Especially since a lot of you younger folk, and I'm looking around and you're all younger folk, feel uncomfortable when someone my age has sex or even talks about it. But a recent survey did show that most women think older men are better lovers. I'm glad you're with me on that. And I think the reason is foreplay. The truth is, you come with me and you will be treated to 2 to 3 hours of the most exquisite, sensitive, loving foreplay before I even realize who you are, where we are, and what the hell I'm doing there. A recent Harvard study says that the female orgasm and laughter have a lot in common in terms of brain chemistry. Now, that being true, if you don't find anything else I say tonight funny or exciting, might I suggest you fake it? Some of you are nodding. You're familiar with that process. I love women of all ages, even women older than me. My motto is, if she's not using a walker, I'm willing to stalk her. I dated a woman recently who hadn't had sex in 35 years, if you can imagine that. I'll be honest, it was quite wonderful once I vacuumed out the dust bunnies, cobwebs, and a set of keys she lost in 1987. I do like to flirt, and sometimes friends say to me, Jerry, why do you flirt with so many gorgeous young women and never get anywhere? And I say it's simple. Anger, disgust, and pity really turn me on. But it's difficult dating nowadays compared to back in my day. You women are much more demanding and even downright kinky. A woman friend recently told me that she buys all her sex toys at Home Depot. And I was on Bark the other day, and a very attractive young woman happened to sit next to me, and she took her iPad out of her backpack, and she started furiously typing, and I was curious enough to lean over and try to see what she was saying, and I was able to read it. It was obviously a response to a Twitter message, and it said, I quote, "You're sweet, let's meet, maybe eat, then beat a path to my bed where I'll give you head, you'll come on my sheet, and then we'll both tweet." An entire relationship in less than 140 characters. But it's not just high-tech changes. Shaving. You women now, a lot of you, shave in places women 20 or 30 years ago never would have thought of shaving. And I'm old-fashioned, nostalgic for that moist rainforest environment. Now it's more like a barren desert scene. And I fully expect to come across an occasional cactus growing, or maybe a little prairie dog sticking its head up and looking around. Something that hasn't changed over the years is a really scary situation for men. All you men will be able to relate to this, I'm sure. It's that walk to a first date's door. You have no idea, you haven't a clue what's in store. Are you going to be invited in, or are you going to be severely humiliated with complete and total rejection? Men you have to have a backup plan. Mine is simply, I say to her, well, if you won't invite me in, can I at least be your Facebook friend and maybe install a webcam in your shower? But if you do get invited in, men, there's another problem, and it's quite prevalent here in San Francisco, where a lot of women seem to really love dogs and have dogs. And so as soon as she opens the door, that dog runs over, slobbering and licking her all over her face, especially on the lips. And then she expects you to come in and make out. Who would have thought that in 2013 and 14 and 15 and for the foreseeable future, preparation for a date would involve getting a distemper shot? Now, I know a lot of you are humanitarians at heart, in addition to just liking to have fun. You want to help people. You want to make a positive change in the world. How many women here, for example, really want to see the world as a better place, where people are healthier, they're living longer? Well, I want to tell you about another study that shows that men over 60, every time they have sex with a much younger woman, it extends their life by 3 months. So you have it within your power to prevent me ever hearing those 5 terrible words from any doctor that I'm now getting from the director in the back. Jerry, your time is up. And so it is. Thank you.